I'm just hanging out in the laptop lounge waiting for you guys to come on by so I can show you how to install some laptop memory. Now, a lot of you guys are buying notebooks that have insufficient memory to do what you want to do, and you need some more memory. A lot of you guys are picking up some of this memory, and you're taking it to technicians and they're charging you ridiculous amounts of money to do a 2-second process that can be done by your grandmother. Well, right now it's time for you to learn how. First off, I'm going to show you how to determine how much memory you have in your laptop so you can determine whether or not you want some more memory. Now, what you do is you go to My Computer right here and you right click on it and then you click on Properties. Then it will bring up this lovely screen here that gives you all the system information. Now, down at the bottom of the screen, you'll notice on the right it'll say, system memory, and it'll give you a number. And right there, this one has 512 megabytes of memory. Now, that's not enough for me. I need a gigabyte. So let's install a gigabyte of memory. Now, I've got a couple here. I'm going to show you how to do it in this one, and then I'll show you the results in this one. Now, on the bottom of the laptop, you'll notice that there are several different screws. There usually is a slidable bay or a slidable door or something like that. There may be two. You might accidentally open the wrong one and find out that it's a hard drive and not memory. So just make sure that when you open it, you see memory like this inside there. Then you got the right one. And all you really need to do this is screwdriver. This one will not work because it's not orange. Randy? God. Orange screwdriver, please. There we go. Now we can get down to business. Now all we need to do is remove this screw on the back here of this panel. And it's a lot easier to do when this thing's laying down. So I've used a Phillips here to remove that screw. And it's out. Now, I want to remove that bay. You can sometimes use your hand to do that. Just pop it off like that. All right, now we're looking at the inside here. Now this is one configuration. You can see that there's one stick of RAM already installed. I'll turn it to the side here so you can really get a good look. Right here you can see there's a spot where we can put another stick of RAM. Sometimes there's both the spots are filled, so you have to take one of them out or take both of them out before you install new RAM. All right, now here's our RAM module. Now when you install this, you want to make sure that you install the notches correctly, and you can judge that by just looking at however the other RAM was installed and lining it up, because you see there's a small side and a large side there. So only go in one way and don't force it. Now when you put it in there, back around this way so you can see, you want to make sure that you give it a little bit of an angle, just about a 30-degree angle. And you just press it in ever so slightly. And after you feel it kind of snap in there, you just press it down. And these two little metal grippers on each end will hold it in place. And there, you're finished. It's installed. You didn't have to go to a technician or anything like that. Now, while we're here, some of you guys have, both the slots are already filled. So let me show you how you take out that RAM without breaking anything. Now, you'll notice again those little metal teeth. Right there's one. Right here's one on the other side. All you have to do is just pull these little teeth apart, and the RAM will pop up a little. You see how it did that? Now, this RAM, don't force it up any further. You may damage the module, or you might damage the connector. Just pull it out ever so slightly, with ever so slight of a tug, and it's out. Why would you need to remove your RAM? Well, some of the older computers and a lot of the computers I sell today, they have maybe 512 megabytes of memory, but both your slots are filled because they've used 256 in each slot. So in order to get, say, a gigabyte or 2 gigabytes of RAM, you'll have to remove each of those and insert larger modules into each one, and then you take the other ones and give them to your friend who likes to collect RAM and paste it on a wall or something like that. But you're not going to be able to use your old RAM is what I'm trying to say. You're going to have to get new RAM, replace that RAM. You haven't maxed out your memory, and then after that, with most of the newer computers, you turn it on, and you're in Windows, and it immediately recognizes it. Sometimes the laptops that are maybe 5-6 years old, when it first starts up, it'll say BIOS has recognized some changes in hardware. Press F1 or whatever to continue. Press Control-Alt-P thing. So press Control-Alt-P thing, and then you go into Windows, and you will be cooking with your new memory. Okay, now you have installed the memory in your system, and you want to make sure that it's there. So after you load Windows back up, you just go and find My Computer, wherever it is on your computer, and you right-click on it. Now you'll see the drop-down menu here, and you go all the way down to the bottom here. And what we want to do is we want to click on Properties. Now, up comes the list of everything on your computer, and let's see what the cat has to say about this. Right down here on the bottom, as you can clearly see right here, the RAM now says 1 gigabyte of RAM. So it has successfully been recognized by Windows, and you are ready to go, and everything is going to run a lot faster. Now we're on the Tiger Direct website, and you'll see on the left-hand side of the subcategories, the one we're interested in is memory/RAM. So we go ahead and we click on that, and it brings us to the RAM page. Now, right over here on the subcategories on this page, you'll see right here the top option there is Memory Configurator. So let's go ahead and click on that one. And it brings us to this page. It's the Memory Configurator page, and it allows you to select your laptop model, or if you have a desktop or anything else. I've gone ahead and selected laptop because that's what we're interested in this video. Now we are on the Memory Configurator, so let's go ahead and select laptops because that's the kind of memory we need. Click on that, and right underneath it, it'll let us select our manufacturer. So for this one, it can be whatever manufacturer you have. This one is a Toshiba, so we're going to go down to the bottom, and we're going to click on the Toshiba here. And underneath that, it lets us pick our model number. So this one is the Cosmo. So I'll go ahead and click on Q for Cosmo, or we know whatever model is yours. All right, now after you have selected your make and model, this will come up on the bottom of the screen. It tells you the details for your computer. It says what standard installed is 512, and it says it's removable. Maximum memory supported, so you know how much you can purchase, and it says how many expansion slots you have, so you know exactly what you're working with. And right down here underneath that, there's a list of all the memory that you can use for your system, so you don't purchase memory that's not going to work for your system. So, now you know how to install more memory into your notebook or laptop computer. I hope this has been informative. If you guys still have any questions, feel free to give me an email. Logan@tiger.tv. I'll see you guys next time.